I want to move on to what we're here to talk about cinema today, about the landscape. It feels like there is a change in the last few years. That there's been a change in what viewers or the audience is responding to, the kind of films that are working, the kind of films that are actually doing really big numbers. Uh, what excites you the most, and what worries you the most about the current landscape? I mean, from both your perspectives as a
As a
producer.
producer, I feel it keeps changing because I've been working the last 4 decades.
Yeah.
So it keeps changing every 7, 8 years. Uh, like earlier, when I made Highway, I was scared.
Right.
When I green lighted a film like Super 30,
Mm.
I was little jittery. Chichore again to make a film. Now I'm jittery about making Houseful.
Right.
So Houseful has become an alternative cinema now.
Correct.
Mainstream is Super 30, mainstream is Chichore, the other films which are doing so well in the recent 1-2 years.
Yeah.
Mission Mangal.
Mm.
See, all these films are doing so well. The audience keeps changing, and luckily with me, my staff, my people around, my kids,
Mm.
I'm connected. So nowhere I'm not missing the trend
Right.
at all. So for me, green lighting has become more easier now because the film which connects. Earlier, the film which connect, you needed the other kind of accessories also for the film to work.
Right.
Today,
Item songs,
yeah.
right.
Today, it's more simpler. You need a good story to make it work.
Nice.
The one thing which makes me very happy is my starting point is always the story, and people are paying a lot of importance, giving a lot of importance to the story, the moviegoers, and they are rewarding a movie purely on the basis of the content.
Correct.
So that is something which is very heartening for me.
Right.
One worry, I hope it is found untrue, is that the taste of audience is changing very rapidly. I hope I'll be able to keep up with the changing pace, the taste of the audience. So yeah, fingers crossed for that.
I mean, you made Dangal before this. You clearly know the taste, and now Chichore. So you clearly do have your finger on the pulse. Actually, Sajid, you do have Houseful 4 coming up. You made a joke that that's alternate now, but in a landscape like today, where everyone is acknowledging that story is what's driving people in. If they enjoy the trailer, if it looks like something that they're tempted by, if it seems like something that they'll enjoy, then they'll go watch the film. How does that change the power and the influence of the movie star? There was a time when, and I don't know if that, and maybe it's still there, and maybe there's a certain kind of film for which people will still come just looking at Akshay Kumar's photo on the poster or Salman Khan's on the poster. But how has that changed the role and the value of a movie star in a film?
I don't think it's changed. I know how. I'm not on Twitter or on any social network, but I know my team keeps telling me how the moment kick is started, it starts trending. So that means there is a hunger for these kind of films, and these films are also very difficult. I told you last time, it's very difficult to make because they have a story which is unseen,
Right.
and and there is a space for. Not now, we won't have regular films being made like this,
Right.
but there's space for these holidays on a Eid, on a Diwali, Christmas, which you want to have a festival film you like to enjoy in Houseful or a cake or somebody like a Golmaal or something like that.
Right. Nitish sir?
I think there is audience for all kind of cinema. To be very honest, there are hardly any percentage of our country goes and watches the film.
Right.
Like अगर आप फुटफॉल्स देखोगे तो अगर आपका 1 करोड़ का फुटफॉल होता है, it's a big hit film.
Yeah.
1.5 करोड़, that is not even 1% of our population.
Correct.
So I think what is very good is that there is an audience for all kind of cinema. Same number of people might not go to see X cinema, but there's enough audience to go and see all kind of cinema.
Right.
So that is why so many different kind of genres are doing pretty well,
Right.
because there's somebody out there to consume that.
Right.
So which is very good.
Sajid, you're in that position where you can enable and empower directors to put their vision on the screen. How do you decide what's right for you and what's not? I would imagine that you're being pitched every day. I would imagine that and by the end of this year you'll have had 4 releases. Next year you've got massive projects like 83, the World Cup film is the film that you're producing. There are other films that you're producing. How do you decide what's right for you and what's not? What are you going by? Is it purely budget? Is it which stars are in this movie? Is it how much importance is that this is something that this director really badly wants to tell, and I think he'll really tell it well because I know he badly wants to. I mean, how do you decide as a producer what's right for the company, what's not?
One thing is that because I'm the only person who greenlights.
Correct.
I'm
It's not a studio.
I'm not a studio.
not-
There's no conference meeting. There's no input from
Correct.
everybody.
Filmmaking by
Yeah,
committee.
Yeah,
Correct.
there's not a focus reading on the script. So basically, I go by my gut feeling. So 83, when it came my way. So when even Chichore, if we talk, there was just one line. Just one line. So I thought, and there was 2-3 scripts which were almost 50% ready. But I thought this one line was very interesting.
Right.
Similarly, 83, imagine World Cup, I've lived that time, and how sports before 83 and after 83 is a 2 different thing.
Right.
So I thought that's a great story to tell. And then getting in stars like Ranveer
Yeah.
to play Kapil is a added bonus. But we never knew when we were part of it that Ranveer will be part of it.
Right.
Similarly, a story like a small story we had about, and there was a new guy who walked in, Tiger Shroff. So
That's
we'll just
true.
launched him. So it's basically your gut feeling, and when the time is right, wherever you put your bat, the ball comes there only.
Right. We have to talk about how, again, the landscape has changed because of OTT, because of shows. It feels like, and they might have got bored because I keep bringing this up in every conversation, but it really does feel like today, I could easily sit at home and watch something that I really enjoy. I know that this is a show I'm enjoying, Sacred Games or Made in Heaven, and binge watch 10-12 episodes. Do I really want to take the trouble, go to the theater, watch a film that I don't know, is it going to be good, is it not going to be good? That is a choice. That's a very real. I use the word threat to the last panelists that we had. Has that changed the way that you do your business? Does that affect you when you're writing, when you're making films, when you're producing films? Is that playing at the back of your mind that this is now one more? I mean, it almost feels like there are 800 reasons why people should not come to the theater, and now you have the 801st. I mean, does it feel like is this something that you see as being
I've been working in 80s. There has been threat every 7 years to the industry.
right?
There was a video influx, then there was an influx of foreign television.
Correct.
and
Piracy. There's everything,
Piracy, then came in. So every 10 years there is a threat that the industry will shut down.
But are you saying that this is not going to last?
There is piracy. So see, if you see Chichore's pirated came out the next day. So the people who wanted to watch it could have watched it on thing. There is a different magic coming into the theater.
Right.
There's a different magic hearing us today sitting here in this theater.
Correct.
So I feel that magic will never go with cinema, and the audience wants to enjoy this under one roof.
Right.
You will never enjoy a film like A Houseful or anything sitting at home. You need that kind of a
So,
magic.
yeah, that
at the
community
end.
experience,
Yeah. So I don't think it affects Sincer's writing.
Does it make Bollywood pull up its socks? Does it?
No, it doesn't. Except that that's something which I always keep in mind is people are getting more educated about technical aspects of filmmaking also.
Right.
So people are not that forgiving for making a technically shabby film.
Right.
So that's the only difference I am seeing. I don't see any difference in the viewing pattern or the consumption habits, as Sajid sir said. One is a very lonely viewing,
right.
which is the digital platform.
right.
You watch mostly alone. This is more a group viewing. मेरे को ये film अपने दोस्तों के साथ देखनी है.
Correct.
मैं अपने family वालों के साथ देखूंगा. Predominantly is what I'm
Right.
saying. So those things will not change. And if anything is going to substantiate my claim is the kind of box office numbers which have happened in 2018 and 2019. They have only gone up better than the previous years, despite of so much of digital penetration. So yes, one is fighting for time and one is fighting for sleep.